Why do I want to practice nasal breathing? Our nervous system regulates our breathing, our heart rate, our blood pressure, our digestion, our sleep quality, and our recovery. If we look at two branches of the nervous system, we have the sympathetic nervous system, which is better known as the fight or flight nervous system. It's your focus and alert system. And we have the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest nervous system. This is where you relax and recover and you digest your food. Most of our day should be more parasympathetic than sympathetic, but our lifestyles encourage us to a more nonstop sympathetic go, go, go approach. Think of going to work, getting the kids ready, social expectations, family drama, et cetera, et cetera. So while the nervous system controls how our body responds to things, we can reverse that process and bring to the forefront the sympathetic and parasympathetic as we want. And the easiest way to do this, the most direct way to do this, is simply through breathing, something that we're doing almost literally every second of the day. So when we breathe in through the nose, we send the restorative signal to the brain, and that is the state that we want to be in. Remember, this is the nervous system that controls recovery, relaxation, digestion, heart health, sleep, among other things. Literally taking a breath will have a direct influence on your physiology, even if you don't feel it in that moment. That's pretty cool. This is why meditation and other lengthy breathing practices are so effective, because one breath will have a direct impact on the reactions and the systems of your body. Multiple breaths for minutes and minutes and minutes on end, if not sometimes longer, will only compound that effect. So great opportunities for deep nasal breathing are before eating for better digestion, going to sleep for deeper sleep, immediately following a workout for improved recovery, almost any other time of the day. You're going to breathe anyway, right? So might as well make it work for you. Here's one simple approach, and it's a take on box breathing. Typically, box breathing, we think we're kind of following the shape of a box. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. So the way that I like to go through this is you breathe in through the nose. We want to hold that for as long as is comfortable or just on the edge maybe of discomfort. It could be a moment, it could be 10 seconds. You're going to breathe out slower than it came in. So if you breathe in for 4 seconds, you're going to breathe out for maybe 6 seconds. And then again, hold. Same thing for as long as is necessary. And then you're going to slowly breathe in again. You're going to have the urge to kind of suck air in a little faster. Resist that. It is all about sending signals to the brain to deepen the parasympathetic effect. So each stage of our box breathing is going to look like this. You breathe in through the nose, slowly. This is going to release nitric oxide to open up blood vessels, slow your heart rate, improve your blood pressure. You're going to fill from the entire body from bottom to top. Think of a tire around your midsection. It's 3D. It's not just belly, but we want to get sides and back too. We're going to fill up the entire trunk with air, with oxygen. And then we want to hold. I don't care how long you hold for, like I mentioned. Some people will preach 4 seconds. Others will say 7 seconds. I just want you to pause, send the signal to the brain. Again, this is another signal. We're not in a rush. We don't need to rush in our breathing, rush out, rush in. So hold, send the signal, we're okay. Then we release, again, slower than it came in. When in an emergency, the body is going to want to bring oxygen in fast. So when you release quickly, it's to allow you to bring air back in faster. We want to slow this process to, again, send one more signal that we are okay. Then, again, hold. Now the brain and body needs oxygen, or so it thinks. You will be fine. Send the signal we're okay. We don't need to rush to bring that air back in. We can hold and be totally comfortable. Then we will bring that air back in through the nose, but again, you're going to have that urgency to just kind of quickly suck it back in because you've been deprived, or so the body thinks. And so we want to resist that. We want that to flow steadily back in. We want to fill the entire body with air again and continue that process. So our box breathing, both that last step of bringing the air back in and the first step of bringing the air in, overlap. right? So we want to make sure that we are breathing in, hold, releasing, holding, and then resisting the urge to bring back in the air, but starting the next step and slowly breathing in through the nose again. You can do this for literally one breath. You could do this for 20 minutes. Every breath you take, whether it's 1 or 100, will strengthen the parasympathetic nervous system no matter where you are. So take a breath. The 2 times that I always do this is before dinner. I take 1 deep breath, and that's usually about it, maybe 2 or 3. And as I'm going to sleep, I'm already in bed. I'm not setting time aside. Could it be more productive if I did that? Maybe. And if you can do that, it's amazing. But if you know where these opportunities are for you to just reinforce that parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest nervous system. Again, we want to be there most of the time, and instead we're usually not. So the more we can bring that to the forefront, even if it's for a moment, the healthier our entire body is going to be. And this is an amazing way to manage our stress response. We don't want to avoid or reduce necessarily. We want to manage. And so if we find that it's starting to kind of overtake us a little bit at times, simply breathing is going to allow you to maybe refocus and bring you back to that more manageable state. So box breathing, that take on box breathing is what we want. In the end, it's a nasal breath, but how we can really optimize that entire cycle is that in through the nose, hold, slower out, however you want, mouth or nose, I'm not particular about it. Again, hold, and then bring it back in, resisting the urge to suck it in. So enjoy your breathing. You're breathing already, so just try 1 breath now, and then find the opportunities to do more of it throughout the day and throughout your life.